Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking for space, it's Etienne. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Georgia comes quickly to the line. He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And more yards after contact. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Beck. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
They get him down after he makes the catch.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running a drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Leaves it with the running back. They get him down. Tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he just flat ran over it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and no good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking left. What a snag by the defense. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like...
And the blitz gets to him just like that.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Offense in an empty set. On second down, wants to throw. grab near the marker. It's Patterson. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Here comes the offense on second down. Runs through the tackle. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing. They weren't able to get him initially, so you got dudes huffing and puffing and sucking wind, and this offense all of a sudden down close to your goal line. You might want to consider subbing some fresh bodies out on the field.
And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
catch in the middle. It's Patterson. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Conley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Patterson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Arizona. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails, drive the ball down the field, and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind.
Makes a catch down the right side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Dogs! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
He will be stopped short. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid to tie also goes by the boards. They're still down 2. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Patterson.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. He wants to throw. Complete downfield. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Arizona 21, Georgia 12.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Bulldogs will snap it on first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Georgia going up tempo. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Looking to move it through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. In a tight game like this, it's no time for complacency, David.
Nah, your defense just lets you down a little bit. You still got the lead. Fourth quarter, Palmer, it's go time.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out a lot about the composure of this offense right here. They've got to be able to answer the bell.
This offense has a second down play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To throw, it's Fafita. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
With the catch, it's Patterson.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Tackle is made after the first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever